Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience. So let us continue on. We are about ready to go against Gal the Lesser once again. This time, no holds barred. And I might be able to show off the Toad Demon.
No! Not you. Anyone but you. What are you doing here?
You basically just said right there, anybody but you. So you basically already stated that I'm the one person you fear, meaning that I am better than you. Good job, buddy. Chasing a fool, something very important to me. Wasting my time on another errand, yeah.
It seems Gao doesn't think much about anything.
That's a very good point.
I understand more than you.
Do you know?
I did you a favor, but you are too stupid to know a good thing when you're in its grasp.
Meaning what?
Being kidnapped was a good thing? You have an odd view of what it takes to impress a woman.
Fool! You'd be dead if it wasn't for me. Everything you have is gone. My father has seen to that.
What? Hey, what are you talking about?
You'll see. Death comes from above to ferret out your hidden master and his real name. Dawnstar was the only thing I wanted to save, and what thanks do I get? Nothing. So be it. I'll just kill you all and forget your pitiful little village ever existed.
That's a little deep, buddy. Getting sick of it, yeah.
And we'll see who's better outside your pretty school.
Easy.
Even if you win, you've lost elsewhere.
That just sounds like, you know, the ramblings of a child. Don't want to fight you again. Let's settle this one-on-one. Or you can have somebody fight with you, but just one-on-one.
There's no master leader.
I think you get more experience if you do it one-on-one, but I could be wrong on that. But I do want to utilize the Toad Demon. Oh, I didn't set it up, though. So, yeah, I actually can't do that. Oh, well, I'll show off the Toad Demon later on, either in this part or another part. Okay, there we go. Get kicked on. Oh. I don't care if you do slow me. Oh, okay, I care if you do that. But I do want to freeze you. So I can just kick you as much as possible. He was actually able to get out of that relatively soon. Trying to slow me, boy. Oh, he actually hit me with that? Okay, we'll just back out on that. Dodge to the side. Take a couple hits. I got the range, Gao. You ain't got nothing on me, boy. Get wreck-a-renoed. That was actually good timing on his part. Frame perfect dodge. Oh, and he finally used his fire ability, but it's a little bit too late because get frozen. And down goes Gao the Lesser.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. I'm not sure why Gao thought he would get away with this.
Because he doesn't think, obviously.
He had to know that someone in the village would come for me. Although, I suspected it would be you.
Is that light flirting I hear out of you? That's sweet. Won't let anything happen to you. Yeah, we won't let anything happen to you.
Your friendship has always been a comfort to me.
Yes, friendship.
Maybe that was what made Gao so jealous. I don't know.
You really don't know how to read men, do you?
And who is this? I must thank your new acquaintance for his help as well.
Sagacious Zoo. You don't owe me anything. I just helped your young friend through the swamp.
And you helped me fight a couple Toad Demon. Well, one Toad Demon, a couple ogres.
I'm grateful. I don't know what Gao meant by saying he was doing me a favor. How could dragging me here be beneficial?
Considering that he just said that we were going to lose everything, it's very possible. But hey, clearly delusional. Think we should head back to the village. Yes, we probably should, because that doesn't sound like very empty threats to me.
He wanted to reach Gao. I'm sure of it. Gao just seemed to get more and more bitter. He didn't respond well to discipline. It's too bad.
Sounds like most people I work with. Zing. Alrighty, you head for the entrance of me and Zoo. We'll go around. So this is basically your first show of, hey, you're only allowed one person on your team instead of two. And you can switch them out if you ever felt like it. So if you want to, you could be like, yep.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
Let's keep things simple.
You know,
if
you can
gets in our way. Remove them.
Alright, so you get intimidation +5 with a body and spirit +1. And because of the fact that we are full intimidation, we will go ahead and utilize that. We do want health power-ups every now and then, so we'll go ahead and just switch it with that. And there we go. And let's get ourselves back to full. And let's go ahead and switch out. Let's get the Toad Demon. And I think I've got to remap. Here we go. So let's put the Toad Demon on Heavenly Wave. So as you can see, if we were playing this on the keyboard, like we can have it on assigned on any of them. But since we're doing it on a 360 controller, we can only have 4 of them assigned. Heavenly Wave, it's not bad, but because it doesn't do any damage, I don't really utilize it as much. And because of the fact that Ice Shard using the... Even like the AoE can cause a slow just like Heavenly Wave, but do a little bit of damage. And then if you hit the heavy attack, it completely freezes them, way better than what Heavenly Wave can do. There's really no reason in my eyes to hold on to it personally. And we just got Viper's Wit. So I do remember saying earlier on, Trap Sprung, that there was, here we go, the Eye of the Viper. So I do remember stating in the last part or 2 parts ago that there are 2 different types depending on if you are a closed fist or an open palm. And in this case, we have the Iron Palm and the Viper. You guys saw me earlier get the first one for the Iron Palm, and now you see me get the very first one for the Viper. Again, if you want to get the Viper, you have to go the closed fist route. You have to be the biggest dick the world has ever seen. For the Iron Palm, you got to go the open palm route, which is basically being the biggest saint that you can imagine. There really is no in between as far as I am aware anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and get our focus back up. And that one Viper ordeal, let's take a look. Viper is what gives us focus +2 and charm +1. Beautiful. And that's it with this one little mini dungeon, quote unquote. Not exactly a whole entire lot to see or do, actually. But I'm trying to remember. There's no way to get to that one section over there. It's just completely blocked off, and there's no back way to get to it. And I don't think that I'm missing any random bones that I can collect. So let us move on out of here, head back to the village, and see what it is Gao was even talking about. What exactly is going to be taken away from us, as he pretty much put. Let us find out.
What happened to Gao's men? I thought they abandoned him, but it looks like you had to fight them all. I didn't realize you took that much of a risk getting to me. Thank you.
It's no big deal. Free experience. Don't want to find them all, but there was no real choice. They chose their path. I just happened to cross it.
I guess so. I heard Gao ordering them to kill anyone who approached. It's too bad so many people had to suffer for this.
It was really just us.
His mercenaries didn't seem too eager to follow me into the cave, though. It seemed like they were humoring him.
Well, I mean, can you blame them with creatures that big? I wouldn't want to go in there either.
Do you hear something?
No. Oh! Wow, that's a lot of... That's a lot of planes. Is that a blimp?
There are so many. Where are they coming from?
You should be more concerned with where they are going.
Uh-oh.
You may have won a victory over Gao the Lesser, but it looks like he put things in motion that have outlived him.
What? What do you mean?
Outlived? What, do we kill him?
These machines have weapons. They drop casks that explode on impact. There will be soldiers on the ground as well.
How do you know all this?
Was that what Gao meant? He said something about death coming from above for Master Li.
He also said something about trying to find his real name. Must have something to do with the fact that he's the Emperor's brother. Could be going by his surname. I don't know. Yeah, he kidnapped you so you wouldn't get caught.
We have to get back. The students, everyone will need our help.
Walk away, Dawnstar. You won't get there in time. Better to avert your eyes than see something you care about fall to ruin. Save yourself the pain.
I can totally understand both sides of this argument. Yeah, there's got to be a way.
Machine of Gao's. Do you know how to make it work? Could you fly it?
I doubt there are 2 people in the Empire that know how they work. It's a baffling combination of magic and artifice.
Ah, yes, magic. In other words, we don't want to actually explain it, so magic.
We may be able to do it among the three of us. I was told that they are simple to control.
So you don't really know.
Did he literally said that in the very beginning. Were you not listening? Clean your ears out, please.
What guarantee do you want? There is a handle attached to something like the reins of an ox yoke. You move it left and right, forward and back. It should swim through the air fairly smoothly.
Oh, you mean like an analog stick? Oh, let's go. So it's like flying a swimming ox, so that helps.
Come to help us, Zoo. You seem to have a good heart.
If you are intent on returning, I will accompany you. I've already done more than I wanted, but I could not avoid this forever.
You are an interesting person, Sagacious Zoo.
That's one way to put it.
Your eyes hold a great sadness that is oddly familiar to me, but I don't know why.
Well, he apparently seems to know you too, so obviously there's some kind of connection.
Perhaps I am imagining it. We will discuss it another time.
Yeah, we're spending a lot of time talking about this when we really should be getting back to the village that is, oh, I don't know, probably getting bombed alive right now? Yes? Come on. I also like how it looks like a freaking giant dragonfly. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a giant dragonfly or a mosquito. Does that mean that we're just an annoyance to them? Yeah, it shouldn't be moving like that. Our hand is clearly standing still. Oh, this place is a lot bigger than I thought. That was just the tiny little village in the school, but wow, that's a lot there. And now we have our top-down shooter. Just for fun. Like, literally. You press X to activate the upgrade, which in this case is our Radiant Aura. Every time you get a kill on an enemy, you get yourself a power-up in energy. Radiant Aura, I believe, just absorbs 1 damage.
This is worse than I thought.
Get the orange ones to get yourself a power-up, which literally was the exact same sound that we hear in Mass Effect, now that I think about it. Whenever you back out of something, I believe. And yeah, that looks like a town that literally just got bombed. Take it. And we actually do get to see like a top-down view of the town as we are doing that. But now we get an up-close and personal view of it. Dragonfly / mosquito power. Okay, this is devastating.
This can't be.
It is what I expected. I'm sorry you had to see this.
How? Okay.
I saw the smoke from the air, but I didn't think it would be so bad. Everyone is gone.
I mean, we just landed. Yeah, we will find survivors.
I hope you were right. Master Lee wouldn't let this happen, not without a fight.
That we're aware of.
Guides
I mean, the guy looks like he's really good at fighting other people, but I don't think he can do anything about a bomb dropping from the air. Just a thought. We received Radiant Aura, and we got ourselves a level up. So in midst of all this sadness, pain, and suffering, let's get a quick level up. 5 points that we can spend on. Legendary Strike is still one that I definitely want to look more into. So we need, for me anyways, more of a speed increase would be really good. And I guess in the Toad, cheat cost reduction would be really good. And beautiful. Alright, let's take a look around. So we are at the beach side of things. And, well, I forgot your name already, buddy, but you're dead. But hey, he'll be happy to know that the statue survived. But yeah, this is, do Jokes aside, this is actually really kind of devastating to look at. Because this is actually like the first place.
Clearly, no one was meant to survive.
Clearly. Alright, I was double checking because I couldn't remember if they actually replenished the bamboo casks there that you could open up. And there goes one of our students.
There's no challenge in killing simple peasants.
They said no survivors, so there better be no survivors.
Jeez, that's a little ruthless.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be influential.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask Al the Greater? No. So quit yapping and make sure there's no survivors.
This guy's like a dick.
Looks like we have a few more peasants to put down.
Yeah, you can call me that if you want.
Make it quick.
Yeah, we will make this quick. I can guarantee you that. Wow, that was actually literally quick. So yeah, no, now that we've got a massive speed upgrade with our kicks, we're going to be taking them out relatively fast. Can't get up to go see our buddy that gave us our weapons. So yeah, once you pick that weapon and get to this point, there is no turning back. So pick the sword or the staff, whichever one you much rather prefer, and leave it at that.
School is burning as expected. This is what happens when home turns to battlefield.
Dang, I was hoping that he would actually keep talking even though I had turned it off. This means even the kids are probably donezoed. But they're not going to show that, obviously, because you can't show the corpse of a dead kid unless it is L.A. Noire. Hey, another one of our students. Why can't I do that?
There are others in the school.
Good to see that you're doing better.
And save as many as I can. Go.
Seriously, why can't I learn that tag? Well, it looks like there's a couple of students that survived, so that's good. Well, let's actually go this way, because I do believe that there is... Yep, some people we can fight. Which, you know, it was like, oh, it was our students that were running in that direction. Then all of a sudden it turns into mercenaries. Alright, fine. You want to keep that guard up? Be my guest. Ah. Zoo, get out of my way. Thank you. Easy experience. Get some healing so we can utilize the chi orb. And a student's remains. Literally says a student's remains. Not even just anyone's remains. It is a fellow student of ours that had passed away. Don't know exactly which one. Could be any of them. Considering the fact that we just saw 3 students run in this direction and then we saw nothing but mercenaries afterwards, relatively safe to assume they're gonzo. But what's going on in here? Well, there goes another student.
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful students?
Damn.
This is like crushing ants. There's no end to you people.
Well, I'll give you an end.
You have no right to talk, vermin.
Ooh, that's a little personal right there.
Ah, I doubt you've seen real bloodshed. Just like the other would-be warriors in the school.
Yeah, well, you will see about that. I played Bloodborne. I didn't get that far, but, you know, I played it. That's about all the bloodshed I need to see. So this is a bit of a gauntlet. You're going to go against these 4 and then those 3 afterwards. So make sure that... Oh, yeah, there's even more that pop up, too. So really make sure that you, again, take it relatively easy because you don't get any health. You know, you can't go visit any kind of shrine to get some health back in between. Oh, and Zoo's already donezo, so it's going to be me versus 4, so I got to be very careful here. Especially because one of them is using... 2 of them are using swords. I can take out this one, though. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, there's still one more is on top of those 2? Jeez, that's no bueno. Okay, I thought one of them would actually get a little bit closer there. That's okay. I just want to try and knock one in the corner so I can jump right in. Finish him off. It's the sword ones that always give me the biggest troubles. Everybody else normally can take care of them no problem, but the ones with the swords always have such fast strikes that, I gotta be relatively careful with it. I want to get myself into full health for the next group that I'll be going against. Which means I'm not going to be able to use Toad Demon form for that long, but I want to showcase it anyways. You literally turn into a giant Toad Demon. And it just slowly drains. Well, not slowly, relatively quickly drains everything. But you do get an increase on your defensive abilities because of it, and all of your attacks do poison with it. I really do not like sword users. They're really fast. I need to utilize my staff. There we go. One more. Fantastic. So yeah, in Toad Demon form, you also do not stagger whenever you get hit, just like an actual Toad Demon. And again, your defenses increase quite a bit because of that. So you can actually walk up and take a good hit, and every one of your hits does poison damage to them.
So many. Everywhere. And fire from the skies.
There's also fire on the grounds, too.
We've chased off all of Gao's men. They'll be safe now.
He's dead now.
No, they came later. First there were fighters in black, with fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
That is a slaughter.
Just be still.
He obviously won't.
I tried so hard.
In the end, it didn't even matter. In reality, though, this is a relatively sad scene.
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. He organized the students, but they were overrun. Master Li was taken when it began. He went without a fight, giving them what they wanted. But afterwards, the students, they were killed anyway.
That's usually how it goes.
The Lotus Assassins. They leave no one alive to tell the tale. People fear the unknown. For Gao the Greater to have them as allies is troubling.
That does sound troubling.
The figure your friend spoke of is Death's Hand, the leader of the Lotus Assassins. This student was strong to live as long as he did.
Well, as long as he goes down with honor. Yeah, why would they come here?
The Lotus Assassins answer to Death's Hand alone. He would not appear unless this was important. He usually acts behind the scenes.
Interesting.
I don't know why they were so intent on taking your Master Li, but they never attack without purpose.
Now, the purpose was to destroy everything, apparently.
That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the Emperor's brother and the head of the Imperial Army. Your Master Li cannot be him.
And yet they both share the name Li.
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused him of killing the third brother, Prince Qin. And besides, the glorious strategist would not have made such mistakes.
What mistakes?
Revealing himself
Yeah, I was gonna say revealing himself.
He would have known that giving himself up would not save your students.
Interesting. You're just a bitter swamp hermit? My god, you can be a real dick in this game.
Lotus Assassins. It's that they don't leave survivors. I should know.
Oh?
I was one.
Oh, that's how you know so much.
If you will not be dissuaded, we should go to the Imperial City in the Mosquito Flyer.
Oh, it is a
Gao the
mosquito.
Greater has powerful contacts. You may find a path to him there.
So at the end of the day, it really feels like this Gao the Greater is our #1 nemesis that we've got to take out.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you, I have already made worse.
Yeah, there's no, like, I believe him option in that
I
one.
don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually make
All of them are basically like, I don't trust you. There's just a nice way to put it, a neutral way to put it, and a real dick way to put it.
The hardest to achieve, but very common. Come, let's see if we can get Gao the Lesser's contraption in the air again.
It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City,
but we might reach the trading village of Tien's Landing. All trade routes lead to the heart of the Empire.
Alright, I mean, it's a start. We don't have anywhere else to go.
Passage, if we're lucky.
Yeah. Sometimes you need any kind of luck that you can get. Anyway, so the route is played with enemy ships. What do you want to do? From what I've seen numerous times of playing this game, you can just straight up evade, because attacking them doesn't net you any extra experience or anything. It's just a fun little top-down mini-game that you can do if you want, but it doesn't really lead to any extra experience or anything like that. I don't even think you get any kind of like upgrades off of it. You just simply do it. And who are you? I don't trust you all of a sudden. Yes, you. I don't trust you at all. Whoever you are. But yeah, you don't get any kind of like power-ups that move, that roll over. You just kind of do it. And that's about it. And I know there's like one time where it is like, it's not optional. It's mandatory to do it towards the end of the game. And I guess it's like, you know, it's practice to get ready for it. But again, in a lot of cases, it doesn't net you anything extra, so you might as well just ignore it. Just evade the enemies, don't attack them, and pray to God that you don't nearly kill yourself in a crash landing.
That was quite the crash. I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacular landing.
Exactly.
It's a miracle we all survived unharmed. We did all survive.
What's with your arm anyways?
I'm okay too. A little shaken up is all.
Man, that was a very, very lucky.
Lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. Not safely, anyway.
Why is this the first time we're hearing of it? Yeah, why didn't we tell this earlier?
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow Master Li's captors without one.
Things are even worse than that. Look at our flyer. Even if we had a wind map, this thing won't take to the air again.
That's a real problem. So we need to find a wind map and a new flyer.
You make it sound so simple.
I mean, it's a game, so it is going to be so simple.
Even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're all but unknown.
Yeah, well, hey.
Gao and his pirates used flyers to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus Assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something about them.
You can chill out a bit. Why are you attacking me?
I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away from us.
How about we worry about us first?
We're near Tien's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows.
Small village. Everybody has a third eye for some reason.
Else, I remember a clearing suitable for a camp.
They even have like a little mini them following them around.
Flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south of the village is a forest. A trade route leads through it to the Imperial City. The village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and you'll know you're heading in the right direction.
How do people even know these things? Alright, let's go. Zoo,
Very
come with
well,
me.
Although I do not like the thought of remaining here for long. I sense something. This place is tainted. Something bad happened here.
Probably more spirits.
Yes, we crashed our flyer and almost died.
Haha, jokes about us almost dying. That's a real good thing.
I'm sure it's nothing. Hurry, there has to be a safer place for us to camp than this.
Oh, goodness. And with that, we have come to the end of the Chapter 1, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be starting off Chapter 2. I'm sorry for such a long part, but that was quite a lot of detail we had to go into there. But hey, at the end of the day, it's all worth it. You guys enjoy the rest of your evenings. We'll catch you all in the next part.